numbers and the data. Let's bring in Shawn Zigelstein with Royal LePage. Shawn, thank you for joining us. The GTA also expecting to see a bump in home sales. Can you talk more about these numbers?
Yeah, thanks very much, Lena, for having me. It's going to be a really interesting year in 2025 because what we're starting to see, we've got some control now with the market coming back from an interest rate standpoint. I think what that's going to start to do is bring some more buyers into the marketplace, and Royal LePage is seeing, that stat happening from the last quarter of 2024 and then moving into the beginning of 2025, we do see an increase in the GTA of approximately 2% on average price happening, and then that continuing throughout the rest of the year with another slight increase throughout quarters number 3 and 4 of 2025 as well.
I want to talk about Toronto's condo market because it seems to be on a different trajectory. What does that picture look like?
There's a lot of inventory out there, and sellers need to be very, very patient with the condo market right now. There's a lot of product. We're seeing more and more hitting the market. We do expect a huge amount of new completions that are going to hit the market in 2025. So we are not estimating that the condo market will have a bounce back year by any means. We were running some numbers just in my office the other day based on what we wanted to see is how many of the properties that are listed right now in the city of Toronto from a condo standpoint are either tenanted or vacant. And that number over the last number of months has ranged anywhere from 65 to 67% of all units that are out there for sale are currently either tenanted or vacant units. So they're not owner occupied, which means there's a lot of supply out there. Yeah. That's an interesting storyline there. The Bank of Canada's cuts are obviously really changing the market, changing the dynamics. What are you watching for when it comes to December's central bank announcement? All indicators are that we should see at minimum another quarter point drop next week. Would we like another half point? Sure, we will. There's a lot of economic factors that they've got to take into consideration. They've also got to look at the political environment that we're in right now, including going down to the States and seeing what's happened there and what is to come. So I think there's a lot of uncertainty of what Bank of Canada is going to do, but I do expect at minimum a quarter point, perhaps a half point, and then going into 2025, we should be seeing a couple of drops in early 2025 as well. And I think what that will do is encourage buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines and waiting just from an affordability standpoint that they're going to hopefully want to come back and say, okay, we're ready to now approach this market with the changes to mortgage rules and even down payments being lifted as of December the 15th. They're going to have that ability to really go in and purchase properties that they haven't been able to get into previously.
Right. As you've been talking about, timing is everything when it comes to real estate. So what do you think the key takeaways here are for those looking to re-enter the market and then for those hoping to sell?
Well, I think anybody that's looking to re-enter the market, there are opportunities out there, whether it is a house or a condo. Condo, we know there's a lot of opportunities. You've got lots of possibilities of different condos. You've got different possibilities of homes as well. You've got the ability to take your time. You don't have to run into a property. And we have started to see some multiple offers coming back to the table. Typically what we're seeing when that happens is a lower priced property well under the value of what it should be priced at. Then you're getting that pent-up demand of people that really want to get into it. For the sellers out there, just be patient. We're not back in the heat of the hottest markets that we have had. So I think what you have to really do from a condo standpoint is be patient. It will take you time. From a house standpoint, if your house shows well, if your house is priced well and is marketed well, then of course it is going to sell. So the properties that are sitting out there right now are places that aren't necessarily either priced well or look great at the same time.
Okay. Shawn Zigelstein with Royal LePage. So good to get your insights here. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Lena. Have a great day.
You too. You're watching Toronto's